minds. I am Julian Cannon, and this week I am doing a comic book review. Which comic book am I reviewing this week? It is Negan Lives #1. Now, you can only get this comic book in these stores, as it's not sold anywhere online or in digital format. So you have to go to the comic book store and get your copy, because this was for the comic book stores that got affected due to the pandemic. So what did they wanted to do? They wanted to give back to all the comic book stores. So 100% of all the sales will go to the comic book stores. So I got my first print right here. I also got the same as the first print as well, but it has Jeffrey Dean Morgan's signature on it. I ordered that from another comic book store that's in upper state New York, so that should be coming my way either today or tomorrow. And I got my silver foil variant. As you can see here, the silver foil variant is the ones that they sell on the comic book stores, which means you gotta pay your arm and a leg for the ones that are in the major comic book stores. And I'm not going to name which ones they are, but I thought it was very scummy for them to do that, because I went to my local comic book store and I reserved one copy from the silver foil 2 days, literally 2 days before today. I reserved it, and he told me that he got it for me. I paid $50. I said 50. No, the gold one's $50 at that store, and the silver is 20. And he had 20 of the silver and about 10 of the gold. I believe there's a certain amount of comic book stores that only have one. And meaning once there's only one person that's going to get it. But $500, come on now. I love The Walking Dead, and I have a lot of variant covers of The Walking Dead, but I am not paying $500 for no friggin' variant. So with that out of the way, it's time to get right into the issue. The silver foil variant is the one I'm set to get it graded, so that should come back to me another maybe week or 2 weeks or so. I forgot how that works, but I'm getting that graded. It should come back to me. Once I do, I'll post it on social media, which you can follow me at JulianXCaliber on Twitter and Instagram. This issue is supposed to explain the events between his last appearance, which was 174, to his cameo final appearance on issue 193. Now, it's quite telling enough that the name of this issue is Negan Lives, and this was quite telling because at the end of the last issue on this whole letter, it says, P.S. Negan Lives, as you can see right there. So, I guess they was planning the name for that for quite a while, and I'm going to get to a reason why later. I think there will be more issues. So, the issue starts off with Negan talking to the flowers. He's picking flowers up to put it into the grave of Lucille, which is the barbed wire baseball bat that he burned in his last appearance on 174, but we found out that he finally buried the bat. So he puts flowers on there and starts making conversation with himself, wanting to hear more voices. He said he'd kill to hear another voice, and that he did when a woman by the name of Lucy interfered in his house. Can I say interfered? Yes, I can. Interfered or broke in or whatever. She's there. They speak with each other for a few hours. She was hungry, and then Negan told her that she could stay and eat for a while. So when night comes, Negan gets suspicious of her. She practically says, "Hey, you are smart as you are, or smart as you think you are." Let me read that to see, to make sure. Yes, definitely smarter than you look. Two guys come out, they ambush Negan. One of them chokes him around with a rope, and Negan is practically telling them, "Hey, you have the opportunity now, kill me right here as you stand." And they say no, they're not going to do that. They will do that, but first, they're going to have him dig the grave. And this is the same grave that he put the Lucille bat in. So once he dug his grave, he explained to them how much she meant to him and what the barbed wire bat represented, which was Lucille. They laughed it off, thought it was silly, and then next thing you know, bam, walkers come behind like they are ninjas, and they start to devour one of the guys. Meanwhile, Negan starts to take down some of the walkers. In fact, the other guy took down some of the walkers too. But that same other guy that took down walkers, he not only got beat up by Negan, but Negan literally shoved the shovel right down to his chest and told Lucy to stay right there to watch him complete the rest to see if he could chop him up with that shovel. He failed to do so, but he still killed him with that shovel. I thought that was a pretty sick scene. In fact, let me show you what that looks like because I thought that was pretty sick. Let's see here. Yep, right over here. Bam! Right through the chest. And the final panel, Negan not only asks her, but asks also us, the reader, do we want to see what happens next? And I think that was Robert Kirkman also asking us that too, because I want to see what happens next, and I also want to see where this adventure is going to go. So overall, my opinion of the issue was quite okay. Good to see that we got a lot of Negan and a lot of his colorful language back, because we haven't had him in the comics in the last 3.5 years. So I was pretty excited for that. I know there will be people that might be disappointed with the story, but I see this as opening the gate for more possible issues, because this was supposed to be a one-shot, but they numbered this as issue 1. If it was a one-shot, it would be just like the Alien, which is, let me see, right here. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, right over here. It would be just like the Alien. This was not numbered. It was not. This issue is numbered, so I think we could possibly get a number 2 down the line, maybe sometime later this year, and a number 3 or so on, if this is the plan. But I want it to be the plan because we need a concrete story from his last appearance from 174 to his last cameo in 183. It kind of needs a story to bridge the gap. I mean, if you end it off like that, it's going to get people curious to know what are they trying to do here, and what's the story that's supposed to be told. I mean, who knows? Maybe when Carl went to Negan's house on that last issue, she was probably also there too. Would it be great to see that sometime in between that these three meet? But overall, I like this issue, and I hope that we see more. So, what are your thoughts and opinions? Leave them on the comments below. Subscribe to Alternative Minds on the YouTube channel, and also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at JulianXCaliber. So, I hope you all enjoy your day and stay safe out there, because it is no joke during this pandemic. Peace out, everybody, and for some reason, here's my Negan shirt. All right.